Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the podcast. The podcast? Wait, what's it called? I should know, it's got my name in it. Welcome to another episode of Ali Talks a Lot, name subject to change. Today's episode is episode 1, the proper first one. The last one was a kind of a pilot, kind of a blurb, a spiel about what it's going to be about. Now I'm just going to go right in there. Get right up in there. That was probably pretty badly thought out as a metaphor. So I'm going to talk about a funny story in Japan. I mean, I think it's a funny story, and I find it funny. Don't know about you guys. Well, I'll see. You'll see. So, God, it's more embarrassing than funny now that I think about it. It's all coming back to me now. See, oh boy. So, in Japan, when I went shopping for some milk one time, I ended up not buying milk because in Japan, funny enough, if you don't know, everything's in Japanese. There's hardly any English, even on certain kind of products in supermarkets. They tend to have the hiragana or katakana, sometimes even the kanji, which is just, I don't understand why. Probably because, well, it's Japanese. Oh man, I'm confusing myself. Anyway, you boys going to the supermarket. I got some cornflakes, and you can't have cornflakes without milk. I mean, I don't think you can anyway. There could be some of you out there who eat them without milk. Well, then you're crazy. So I'm looking for milk at the supermarket. Now, at this point, I'd been in Japan maybe a few weeks, up to something like a month. And, when I go to the supermarket, when I buy things, food and whatnot, I tend to look out for the picture more than the actual writing, because from then and up to this point, I still can't understand fully hiragana, katakana. So what do I do? What can I do? What should I do? In this instance, answer to all those questions is just go at it by pictures, because I don't know how else to differentiate something apart from looking at the image and kind of guessing. Almost like, as a kid, you look at a picture of something and then you learn the word for it. I was doing that, but I wasn't able to learn the word for the picture. I was just looking, that looks like milk. That's probably milk. I mean, I've never once had an issue kind of finding out what milk looks like and what milk is. But this is the first time, that was the first time rather, I'm just like, oh my God, I don't know, because there isn't even a picture of a cow on the packaging, and that just is a giveaway, right? I was like, come on. I've never wanted to see a cow more in my life than at that present moment. But I didn't see any kind of packaging with cows on it. I just saw lots of packaging with a glass and some white liquid in it. Hey, don't go there. And I'm just like, is that yogurt? Is that soda? Is that milk? What is that? I'm going to hazard a guess. I'm going to take a punt, shot in the dark. I grabbed what I thought was milk. Really proud of myself. I was like, wow, look at that. I'm amazing. I don't need to learn hiragana, katakana. I don't even need to know any of that. All I got to do is trust and go by intuition. Also, I thought. Anyway, I'm really proud of myself. I go pay the 300, 400 yen, whatever it was. Go back to my apartment, my 1K apartment, get out my cornflakes. I'm hyped, guys. I'm really hyped in this present moment in time because, I navigated a difficult situation, also I thought, and I could enjoy cornflakes for the first time in about a month. So, I pour in the cornflakes, open up the milk, and pour it in. Looks a bit diluted, and I'm thinking, hell, Japanese milk looks a bit strange. Doesn't smell like it either, but I haven't tried it yet, so, withhold my kind of judgment. So, I bought Frosted Flakes, and then I poured over what I assumed was milk. Mix it a little bit, leave it a little bit to set. Then, after a minute or so, dig in, get right in there. And it wasn't milk. It was flipping Calpis. No, not Calpis. I mean, no, it might sound like that. Calpis is a Japanese kind of fizzy soda almost like I would describe it as something close to cream soda, but it's not. It's kind of like a yogurty kind of soda-y, it's not even a word, descriptive word even, drink. It's very Japanese. And I'd only ever seen one variant of it, which was Calpis, Calpis, Calpis. But I didn't know you could have other variants, like kind of like knockoff Calpis from the supermarket. That's what I bought. I bought a fizzy drink, you know, and I poured it over sugary Frosted Flakes. That drink has sugar. The cereal has sugar. You can imagine what I was probably like after I had to down the whole bowl. Because I couldn't just chuck it. You know, I don't want to waste my hard-earned money. And I was hungry, so I'm not really too picky about what I eat. Or what I ate at that time. But, oh my God. I was like, wait, is this milk off? When I tried it, I was like, surely, is this Japanese milk? It tastes like Calpis, tastes a bit funky. Then I found out not long after I bought Calpis and not milk. And I've never made that mistake ever again because I learnt the Japanese word for milk, which is a gyunyu. And every time I went to the supermarket, I would ask, "Sumimasen, gyunyu wa doko desu ka?" Which is, excuse me, where is the milk? And thank God for this phrase, because without it, I'd probably still be buying Calpis to put over my cereal right now. Well, not technically right now because I'm back in London right now, but right now in the context of if I was back in Japan right now. Now, if I had to describe the taste of the actual kind of concoction of Calpis and Frosted Flakes, it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't great, but it was certainly, you know, better than I expected. I mean, for half the time I was eating, I thought it was milk. So, you know, maybe that kind of had an effect on my overall kind of feeling of the flavour. But, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, don't try that at home or something akin to that. Just don't do it. You know how Shia LaBeouf says, just do it. I'm telling you now, don't do it. Please, just don't. Anyway, if you guys catch yourselves in a Japanese supermarket at any point in time while in Japan or in your own country, if you happen to kind of find Calpis, definitely give it a go. It's a really awesome drink. Don't put it over your cornflakes like I did. Don't. And remember, next time if you're also looking for milk in a Japanese supermarket, just remember the word gyunyu and the phrase "sumimasen, gyunyu wa doko desu ka?" It really helps. It's a lifesaver. I mean, it saved my bloody life. And through that kind of monumental fuck up that I made, I ended up having to learn more Japanese because I didn't want to make that kind of mistake ever again. And I guess it worked out in some respects that through having that happen to me, it then spurred me on, made me have to improve my understanding of Japanese. And, or technically, actually, you know what it should have done? It should have made me improve my understanding of reading and writing in Japanese, to which I've not improved a single bit from that period on, from then to now. So I've kind of just contradicted myself. Putting that aside, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Thinking about it again, I just can't believe I made the mistake. But then, if you are struggling through learning hiragana and living in Japan and navigating a Japanese supermarket for the first time, yeah, you'll know my struggle. The struggle is real. But anyway, enough about that, because I'm getting kind of hungry and I actually fancy a bowl of cornflakes with a bit of Calpis right about now. But before I do go and have that bowl of cornflakes with Calpis, I wanted to say thank you guys very much for listening in. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please do feel free to subscribe, leave a like, share, and comment. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Take it easy.